So since 2009, we've seen over 30 Yeezy releases in all shapes and sizes, and I wanted to go ahead and put together my top 5 list of the best Yeezys of all time. What is going on, guys? Hes here from CollectiveKicks.com, and if you guys want to shop this week's top sneaker deals, check the link at the top of the description. I just want to make a note that this is only released pairs, no samples or leaked images of future Yeezys or anything like that. This is just going to be my top 5 Yeezys of all time, with some sorts of reasons behind each one why I put these in the top 5. You guys may have a difference in opinion and other ones that you think should be in the top 5. And if that is the case, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. But let's go ahead and get into the video. So starting off in the number 5 spot was a pair of Yeezys that cost $215 and its original retail in 2009. And that is the Nike Air Yeezy 1 in the black and pink colorway, also known as the Blinks. So the Blinks originally released in May 2009, and Mark Smith was actually the brainchild behind this color combination. Kanye and Nike collaborated, and this is the first model that Nike ended up collaborating with Yeezy on, one of the 3 colorways that ended up releasing. It also should be noted that the Yeezy 2 had a very similar colorway, but it was known as the Solar Reds, not as the Blinks. But for me, I really can't tell the difference. They both have the same inspiration on both of the shoes, which is why this is one of the shoes in the top 5. This color combination has to be one of the most used inspirations for other shoes. Nike actually used this colorway for many other inspirations for sneakers that ended up releasing, including the Nike Foamposites, the Nike Dunks, the Nike Air Max 1, Nike Air Force 1, and Roshe runs. Or anytime we saw Nike ID come out, we saw tons and tons of versions of Blink inspired colorways. Also, all sorts of different customizers make a sort of Blink colorway. And because of the iconic nature of that, I decided to put this in the number 5 spot of the countdown. Can you guys think of a color theme in a sneaker that has had more inspiration drawn from it other than this Blink colorway? If you guys have some, leave some comments in the comment section, please. So the current resale on a pair of Blinks is around $3,000 to $4,000 per Flight Club. I know Flight Club's prices are a little bit high, but this is the one that I'm gonna be using for reference in this video. So moving on to the 4 spot, we have the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 Turtle Dove colorway. And no, mine's not fake. Yes, I pulled the insoles out. The Turtle Dove colorway released June 27th in 2015 and retailed for $200, and it actually released the same day as the Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard. This was a pretty epic release day, probably one of the best release days in modern time because both of these shoes are just incredible. In your opinion, which sneaker won that release? So now you guys are asking, why is the Turtle Dove in my top 5? In my opinion, the Turtle Dove changed the game for comfort in a Yeezy shoe since it's the very first model of the Boost 350 that ended up releasing. And because of that, these are much more wearable on a day-to-day basis, not just for special occasions. I also think that the timing of the Yeezy Boost 350 was actually really good because it was kind of piggybacking on the Ultra Boost. And the more we heard about the Yeezy Boost that had this boost technology in it, as you can see down here, and then you have a pair that you can actually buy, which is the Ultra Boost, it gave Adidas the ability to sell this other product in their line and really get a lot of people to see how comfortable this boost technology really is. So current resale on the Turtle Doves is about $2,000 to $3,500. So moving on to the number 3 spot on the countdown, we have the Adidas Yeezy Boost 750s in the very first colorway, which is the light brown. The Yeezy Boost 750 retailed for $350 and released on February 14th, 2015 on NBA All-Star Weekend. They were limited to only 9,000 pairs and dropped via the Adidas Confirmed app in the New York City area only. So how can the 750 make this countdown when I personally just do not like this model? It's easy, because this shoe really was the validation of Kanye West. This pair of shoes was the very first collaboration from Kanye West in the new Adidas line, and he took that Yeezy line from Nike and his 2 models that he made and brought it over to Adidas, made a crazy looking shoe, sold out instantly, and the resale is crazy on those as well. Current resale is $2,500 to $3,700 on this light brown colorway. This release single-handedly validated Kanye West and his influence on the sneaker market, thus leaving a huge impression on Adidas for the years to come. I still can't really rock with the 750s, but I definitely respect what he's done. So moving on to the number 2 spot on the countdown, we have the Nike Air Yeezy 1 again in the Zen Gray colorway. So similar to the 750s, how that jump-started his Adidas career, this Zen Gray colorway of the Yeezy 1 was his first release with Nike out of the 6 pairs that he ended up releasing. And so I have to give it its respect. It really helped change a lot in sneaker culture from this very, very beginning. These originally released April 4th, 2009, and again were $215. After the Zen Gray colorway, they released the Blink followed by the Net. This shoe was really limited and hard to get your hands on back then when they originally released, and current resale market is $2,000 to $3,000. It's definitely not an easy shoe to come by, especially in good condition. All right, guys, so we made it to the #1 spot on the countdown. If you guys are enjoying the content, please hit that like button. So what do you guys think the #1 Yeezy on this countdown is? Go ahead and pause the video and leave a comment in the comment section. You guys good? All right, so the #1 spot on the countdown goes to the Nike Air Yeezy 2 Red Octobers. We had to give it to the Red Octobers because this shoe really changed a lot in sneaker culture. I mean, it's undeniable the amount of influence that this shoe had and the amount of salty bitterness that occurred after this release ended up happening. Retail was $245 on February 9th, 2014. Do you guys remember where you were when the Yeezys dropped on Twitter? So if you guys did not remember, they just randomly dropped. Nobody knew that these were going to be releasing one random day. They dropped on Twitter and they sold out immediately after that. And that was the only release of the Red Octobers that we got to see. They didn't release in stores or anything like that. It was just a Nike.com release. The oddest part about this is this was February 2014. The original releases of the first two colorways of Yeezys, which were the Pure Platinum and Solar Reds, those ones dropped on July 9th, 2012. A year and a half later, they dropped the other colorway on a Sunday, I believe it was, a random day. But the current resale on those go from $6,000 to $9,000. And you just have to be careful when you're buying something that expensive. That's a Rolex price right there. You got to be careful and make sure you're buying from a trusted source because they're definitely often replicated. Similar to the Blink colorway, the Red Octobers garnered a lot of attention on the all red mock-up on Nike IDs. Lots of inspirations drawn from the all red colorway. But the Red Octobers take the #1 spot in my book just because of the sheer craziness and the influence on the culture that these shoes had when they dropped. It was a major, major deal. If you got them, it was like winning the jackpot, literally. But what do you guys think about my list? Do you guys agree, disagree? Leave some comments in the comment section and let me know. I know Kanye West designed a lot of sneakers with Louis Vuitton, but I don't think that any of those really had the same impact on the mass sneaker culture as any of the top 5 that I mentioned in this list. Also, if you guys would like to see a top 5 Yeezy fails video of like the top 5 flops that have released from Kanye's lines, leave a comment in the comment section and I can cover that in a future video as well. But that's all we have for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did like the video, again, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that little notification bell if you guys want to be notified when I post future content. And at this time, if you guys want to click the screen, you can go check out some other videos on my channel. Thank you guys for watching the video and hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. Peace, guys.